Once again, this time nicely guided between the gap between third man and backward point. Avishi races for the boundary. Really good batting this from both the batters. When came down the track, and then when she saw that it was quite foolish, just opened the face of the bat. Away she went in between the fielders for a boundary. 65 for 1. Flatter this time, cut it nicely this time, once again piercing the gap. Back-to-back boundaries. Back-to-back boundaries. Sanika looking good. 19 of just 9 deliveries. Good delivery this time. Right on the stumps. Quite foolish. Not there to drive. Just solidly defended by Sanika Chalke. 69 for 1. Just 2 deliveries left in the 6th over. Flatter this time, wanted to cut it. Good piece of wicket keeping behind the stumps. Nirmiti Rane. Last delivery of this over. Shuffling down the track, just played a forward defensive push. Just a single to end 6th over. 70 on the board. This time, once again, a good hit. Once again, starts with the boundary of the first over of the 7th over. First delivery of the 7th over. Sanika. Both these batters looking really good out there in the middle. Sloppy effort this time from the third man fielder. 74 on the board. On the move, those batters right from ball 1. This time going down the track, play straight to the fielder at the cover region. Goes down the track once again. Still driven down the ground, this time to the long off region. The field restrictions have been uplifted at the completion of the 6th over. You can see more and more fielders outside the 30-yard circle. 75 for 1 in just 6.3 overs. Good delivery. Just angling in a little bit sharp turn. Just played with an angle bat down to the square leg region. 76 on the board. Solid start this from DY Patil Academy. Wanted to cut it. Good delivery. Dot delivery. Current run rate 11.12. Last delivery of the 7th over. Strong build up for the second semi-final. This one a little bit shorter. Wanted to cut it once again. Straight in the hands of the cover fieldsman. End of the 7th over, 76 for 1. Some trophies being awarded for the wicketkeeper. League best wicketkeeper, semi-final best wicketkeeper, and finale best wicketkeeper being awarded by Kalpana Cardozo ma'am. She has represented Mumbai and Railways as a wicketkeeper and famously known in the cricket circuit as KC. The trophies will be awarded in honor of her parents, Rui and Clara Cardozo. Thank you so much, Kalpana Cardozo ma'am, for those trophies and your contribution. Nirmiti Rane to continue. The captain of the fielding side, star woman for the day yesterday, picking up 4 wickets. Short of length delivery to start the second over of a spell. Just nudged it around the corner on the onside. A quick single. Sanika on strike. 25 of 17 deliveries. Looked really good. A big hit down to the mid-wicket region in the previous over of Nirmiti. Five deliveries to go in the 8th over. Tossed up delivery comes down the track. Just pushed down to the long off region. Just a single. Good delivery by Nirmiti. Saw the batter charging. Just kept it a little bit foolish outside the off stump. Didn't give any room to go for the big hit. Coming on strike, Sejal Raut. 18 of 14 deliveries. Nicely bowled this, sharp turn. Just played back straight to the bowler. Need to keep the scoring down. Really been a good start from the batting side. The stand on the bats just helped it around the mid-wicket region for a single. Going along nicely with this partnership, those two batters. Two deliveries still to go in the 8th over. 12 overs to go after this. Good delivery, just outside the off stump, just helped it along down to the backward point region. 80 on the board, 80 for 1 after 7.5 overs. The projected score 201. Sejal Raut on strike. Rocks on the back foot, cut it down nicely to the gap between cover and point region. Ends the 8th over with the boundary, 84 for 1. Toss of delivery to start over number 9. Nicely driven down to the long off region by Sanika. Just a single good fielding at the long off region. 85 for 1. This time played nicely down to the square leg region. Should have been fielded, but a boundary nevertheless. Just at the bounce, I believe that ball changed its direction. Flatter this time once again, wanted to play it on the onside. No connection with the bat. Dot delivery. 89 for 1. Really good foundation being laid by all the 3 batters of T.Y. Patil Academy. First Humera and now Sejal and Sanika. This one a little bit slower in the air. Just open the face of the bat down to the third man region. Quick single. Two deliveries to go in the 9th over. Already 90 on the board. 90 for 1. This time played up in the air. Should have been taken. Not to be this time. Lucky reply for Sanika. Couple of runs being added to the total. First Humera was given a reprieve early on in the inning. First ball itself of the inning. She made 31. Now Sanika dropped on 28. Platter delivery this. Played nicely. Down to the cow corner region. They're going for the second. Throw is coming in. Good fielding. End of the 9th over. 94 for 1. Rajasi to continue. A little flighted delivery. Couldn't get the sweet part of the bat. Play straight down to the short mid wicket region. Dot delivery to starter spell. Rajasi. 10th over of the inning. 94 for 1. Going along nicely. D.Y. Patil Academy. Little slower in the air. Brilliant bowling this. Good start. Decent line and length. Just mixing up the deliveries. Sejal taking guard once again. Ready to face Rajasi. Tossed up delivery just outside the off stump. Driven but straight to the cover fieldsman. Dot delivery. 3 dot deliveries. Good delivery once again. Brilliantly bowled. Just foxing the batter once again. No turn on that delivery. Went straighter with the arm. 4 dot deliveries to start a spell. Sejal on strike. 28 of 24. Tossed up delivery. Played nicely this time. Down to the long off fielder. Good fielding. Going for the second. Good communication between both the batters. 96 on the board. This has been a good over until now. Shorter this time. Rocked on the back foot. Placed straight to the short mid wicket region. At the end of the 10th over. 96 for 1. Good start this. D.Y. Patil Academy. Looking at the batting scorecard, Humaira Qazi, the only batter to get out, 31 of 12. Sanika Chalke batting on 32 of 22 deliveries. Sejal Raut batting on 30 of just 26 deliveries. 10 overs, 96 for 1. Looking at the bowling scorecard, Pranali Kadam 3 overs 1 for 29. Kashish Nirmal 2 overs none for 30. Nirmiti Rane 2 overs none for 17. Pariniti Patil 2 overs none for 16. Rajasi Nayose 1 over none for couple of runs. To continue from the opposition end, Parinita Patil goes down the track. Sanika, just a gentle push down to the long off region. Couple of runs. 98 on the board. Nine overs still to go after this over. Little bit shorter, little wide outside the off stump. Good fielding by the backward point fielder. Just a single. 99. Just going through the procedures right now, not trying to be flashy. Those two batters, both looking quite set. This time played across the line nicely between the fielder, and that will go to the fence. 100 up, 103 in just 10.3 overs. That's a boundary. Next delivery. Good delivery this one. Just an extra bounce on that delivery. It was on the pads. Just played it down to the onside. Down to the square leg region. 104 on the board. 104 for 1. Flatter this time. Went on the back foot. Cut it nicely. Straight to the fielder at the backward point region. Dot delivery. Last delivery to go in the 11th over. 104 for 1. This time played nicely between the gap. Backward point and cover. Really good hit that one from Sanika. Finishes the over with the boundary. At the end of the 11th over, 108 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Goes down the track, played nicely down to the mid-off region. Good fielding. Rajasi to continue. Prior to this, 1 over, none for couple of runs. Sejal Raut on strike. This time on the pads, just trickle it around on the right hand side of the short mid wicket fielder. Just a single. Let's put on a little bit of brakes on the scoring rate, definitely. But still, the current run rate 9.62. Really good those batters have been. Slight change in the fielding just as the left-hander batter comes on strike. Sanika, 39 of 26. Good delivery this. Wait for the umpire's signal. It was off the bat. In a good position, D.Y. Patil Academy winning the toss, selecting to bat first. Projected score 195. Tossed up Billy goes down the track, played it inside out, down to the extra cover region for a boundary. Really good hit, one bounce over the fence. Moves on to 40. 40 of just 31 deliveries. Sejal Raut, Sanika 40 of 27. Good delivery this time. Just a single. The application from both the batter has been really good. They're ready to grind in those hot conditions out there. Took some time to settle down both the batters, but now really looking solid. This time coming down the track, really good piece of fielding by the bowler herself, Rajasi. The end of the 12th over, 115 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Nicely driven straight to the cover fielder. Dot delivery start over number 13. Kashish Nirmal from the opposite end. Flighted this time. Went down the track. Long on in position. Second wicket down. Sejal was looking good. Trying to dominate. Good catch this. Good catch by Sachi. Down to the long on region. Pretty well judged. Second wicket down, but a good hand from Sejal Raut. 41 of just 34 deliveries. New batter coming in, Sarika Kohli. .2 overs in the inning. 115 for the loss of 2 wickets. Still 7 overs to color. The end of the 13th over, 116 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Rajesh is to continue from the commentary box end. Start of a new over. Third over of a spell. Good delivery. Turning in. Tried to make some room. Sarika. Tried to make some room. Sarika. Couldn't pierce the gap. Straight to the cover fielder. Good delivery. There's a slight appeal. Not given by the umpire. Brilliant bit of glove work from the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. Two dot deliveries to start over number 14th. Tossed up delivery this time. Nicely driven. Handsomely down to the extra cover region for a boundary. Right from the middle of the bat. No chance to any of the fielder stopping that. And watch it under the action replay. Nothing wrong with that delivery. Charged down the pitch and pierced the gap between cover and mid-off. Tossed up delivery this time. Straight to the cover region. Quick early call from the batter. Single quite easily out there. Taken. 121 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. 6 overs to go after this. Sanika batting on 40 of 29. This time nicely drawn forward and a sloppy work from the fielder. Away she goes for a boundary at the cover region. Should have been stopped by the fielder at the cover region. Boundary nevertheless. 125 on the board. Slightly expensive over from Rajasi. Platter this time, played straight to the cover region. Dot delivery to end over number 14. 125 for 2. Good start of the new over. Down to the extra cover region for a boundary. Sarika on the charge. 129. Kashish starting a new over. Goes down the track. Brilliantly played shot. Down to the extra cover region. Kashish Nirmal. 3.1 overs, 1 for 35. Tossed up once again goes down the track. Took it on the full, played down the mid-wicket region. Direct hit at the non-striker end. Quite easily that single was taken from Sarika and Sanika. Sanika batting on 44. Just 6 runs away from a half century in the knockout stages. The second semi-final of the 6th edition of late ARJUN MADHVI Women's Trophy. Crucial encounter. Tossed up. Once again went down the track. Opened the face of the bat. Played down to the point region for a boundary. Moves on to 48. Couple of half centuries we saw in the previous match. Inching towards the half century mark, Sanika. 48 of 32. 134 for 2 on the board for DY Patil Academy. Tossed up delivery this time. Played nicely. Just away from the bowler. Down to the long off region. Moves on to 49. Last 5 overs left after this. 8 wickets intact. Would like to go big, DY Patil Academy. Reverse hit. Good hit, but a superb effort. Diving effort from the short third man fielder. Saving at least couple of runs more for the side. Single nevertheless. At the end of the 15th over, 137 on the board. Just a single last delivery left. I'm sorry, of the this over. Just a single to end over number 15th. 137 on the board and half century for Sanika Chalke. 50 of just 34 deliveries. Applause from our teammates from the dugout. Has been really a good inning. Coming on to bowl, Rajasi. Last over of a spell. 3 overs prior to this, none for 18. Good delivery to start with. Just a firm push on the left hand side of the bowler. Nicely fielded. Just 4 overs left after this. 137 on the board. Partnership of 22 runs in just 16 deliveries. Projected score 182. This time quite a lot fuller. Played down to the long off region. They're going for the second. Throw at the non-striker and just a wide throw. Good running. Positive intent shown by Sarika. She was at the danger end, but ran the first run pretty quickly, and up she came for the second run as well. Tossed up delivery, this is up in the air, just above the head of the fielder. Away she goes for a boundary. It was a good attempt. I believe it hit the fingers on the way, but couldn't catch that. Good attempt though. Nice jump at the last moment, but couldn't catch it. .143 on the board. This time nicely bowled. Wicket goes down. Third wicket down. Back in the dugout, Sanika, after playing a crucial knock of 56 of just 37 deliveries. New batter going in, Manali Dakshini. Sanika coming back in the dugout, applause from her teammate. Really good knock from Sanika. 56 of 37. 143 for 3. Manali, the new batter, taking guard. Rajasi with one success under her name. 3.3 overs, 1 for 24. Could deliver this, just coming in a little bit after pitching. Played straight back to the bowler. 2 deliveries left in the 16th over. Just a little flatter, nicely cut it down to the extra cover region. Good fielding. Just a single. Giving back the strike to Sarika. 144 for 3. At the end of the 16th over, 144 for 3. Nirmiti Rane to continue from the opposition end this time. Goes down the track, Manali, just a firm push. Down to the cow corner region. They're going for the third, who is coming at the non-striker end. Good running this, good positive running. Sloppy work from the fielders out there. 147 on the board. Flattered this time, nicely played down to the square leg region. Just a single. Good throw straight to the wicket keeper. 148 now. Current run rate 9.06. Three overs left after this. Goes down the track, hit nicely, uppishly, down to the long off region. There is a fielder out there, just a single. Good backup by the wicket keeper behind the bowler. Just was a little wayward throw. Sarika, 13 of 12. Manali have just come in, 5 of just 4 deliveries. Goes down to track, this is up in the air. The bowler getting underneath it. First success for Nirmiti Rane, the skipper of the bat fielding side. 4th wicket down at the score of 149. New batter going in, Khushi Thakkar. 149 for 4. 16.4 overs, just 3 overs left. Just slowing up the batting run rate. Two deliveries to go in the 17th over. Nirmiti Rane, 2.4 overs, 1 for 22. Good delivery this. Just open the face of the bat. Quick single. Really good running this from Manali. Good cricket. Good delivery it was. Nicely played. Just open the face of the bat. Good fielding by the points fielder. Good throw. Good pick up by the wicket keeper. But good running saved the day for Manali. 150 up. 150 for 4 in 16.5 overs. Goes down the track, played nicely down to the long on region. Just a single. At the end of the 17th over, 151 for 4. बॉलर कौन है? Parinita Patil coming on to bowl. Nicely played down to the long on region. Just a single. Last over of a spell. Prior to this, 3 overs, none for 28. 18th over of this inning. Current run rate 8.85. Just trying to up the ante. Those two batters. Khushi Thakkar on strike. Has just come in. Goes down the track and brilliantly bowled, and good work from the wicket keeper. 5th wicket down. Really good comeback this by the bowlers of Bharat Cricket Club. Not giving anything away. 5th wicket down. Really good glove work. Good bowling this. Khushi Thakkar back in the dugout. New batter going in. Batter. Prakashika Naik. .2 overs, 152 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Prakashika Naik, the new batter at the crease. This time trying to play across the line. Good bowling this from Parinita. Keeping it away from the body of the batter. This one a little bit flighted one, just good fielding this, just a single. Opens her account with that single. 153 on the board. 2 overs left after this. 2 deliveries to go in the 18th over. Manali on strike. Goes down the track, up in the air. Oh, should have been held by the short mid-wicket fielder. Should have got that second wicket in this over. Not to be. Nevertheless, a single. 154 on the board. Should have been the sixth wicket down. Sloppy work from the fielder. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. Going down to the fine leg. Boundary. Good fielding though. 3 runs being taken. Wide being signaled by the umpire. 4 extra on the board. Not the delivery what the captain wanted. Last delivery of a spell. 4 wides. Tossed up this time. Hit nicely. Down to the longer off region. Just a single. To end over number 18, 159 for 5. Of the first delivery. Prakashika Naik once again back on strike. 160 on the board. Really one time it was looking like it will go down to 240, 250. Put on the brakes. A good comeback. It has been good fight back. It has been from Bharat Cricket Club. This is up in the air. Just above the fielder at the mid-on region. Away she goes for a boundary. $164 on the board. Was a little bit shorter. Nicely played. In the vacant cow corner region for a boundary. Just adjusting the field, Nirmiti Rane, the skipper. 4 deliveries to go in a spell. Really good delivery. Slight appeal from the wicketkeeper and the bowler. Not given by the umpire. Flatter once again just outside the off stump. Really good effort this from Nirmiti Rane to keep the scoring down. 164 for 5. 2 deliveries left in the penultimate over. This time nicely hit. This is up in the air. Should have been caught. But goes down, ricochets of the hand for a maximum. Fielding has been really let off from ball 1. 170 on the board. Good delivery. Just outside the off stump, white ball being signaled by the umpire. 171. 5 to 6 catches have been dropped once again in this inning. The first drop at the first delivery of this match. Humaira Kazi on not. This time wanted to play that reverse sweep shot. No connection of the bat at the end of the 19th over. 171 for 5. Pranali Kadam to continue. Fourth over of her spell. Played down to the square leg region for a single. Last over of the inning. Current run rate 8.97. 172 on the board. Pranali Kadam, right arm over the wicket. This time played nicely down to the mid-wicket region. Good attempt by the fielder, but couldn't save that boundary. A really good hit this time from Prakashika Naik. Good attempt from the fielder at the deep square leg region. Dive at the last moment. Couldn't save that going towards the fence. This time played down to the cow corner region. Going for the second. Throw is coming at the non-striker end. Wayward throw. Couple of runs completed. 178 on the board. 178. Will be tough to chase with the bowling lineup of T.Y. Patil Academy. Definitely will give it a go. Bharat Cricket Club has a good batting lineup. This time takes the inner half of the bat, goes down to the square leg region. Just a single. Two deliveries left. 179. Manali on strike. Pranali Kadam, 3.4 overs, 1 for 37 runs. This time a scoop shot, brilliantly played, racing towards the fence in the gap between deep fine leg and square leg region. Really good hit from Manali. 183 on the board. Last delivery of the inning coming up. Good solid effort this has been from the batters of T.Y. Patil Academy. Excuse me. This time once again tries the scoop shot. Once again it is going down to the fine leg boundary region. Signal from the umpire, a boundary. Good lusty blows towards the end of the inning. 187 on the board, and the target for Bharat Cricket Club when they resume is 188 runs to win and to join Dilip Vengsarkar Foundation in the finale of the 6th edition of late ARJUN MADHVI Women's Trophy. We'll be back in a short while with the chase online. Start of the second inning. Both the opening pair out in the middle, Kimaya Rane and Achal Walunj. Fourth dot deliveries to start up with the chase. Good start from Manali Dakshini. Hitting good line and length, good rhythm. Good run up, 15 to 20 feet run up. Good round up action, good pacey stuff in the middle. 188 is the target. 5 dot deliveries. Will this be the second maiden over for the day? In the earlier match we saw one maiden over. Last delivery of the first over. Manali in action. Just outside the off stump, wide slash, going towards the backward point region. The first boundary of this inning. At the end of the first over, 4 without losing any wicket, chasing a target of 188 runs. Starting the second over, Saima Thakur. Really good delivery. Saima in action. Good delivery, wrapped on the pads, up goes the finger. Saima Thakur in action. The same player who has represented India at the international level. Saima Thakur, really good stuff, pacey stuff, wrapped on the pads in front of the wickets. Kimaya Rane back in the dugout. Couldn't make it count, Kimaya this time. Last season was pretty well. Fared really well. Not this time in the semis. Out without troubling the scorers. New batter going in. Parinita Patil. 188 is the target. So he'll require 184 runs. Need to take out some time. Those batters won't be easy out there. Good delivery this. Three dot deliveries to start her spell. Saima Thakur. This time just a waiver delivery. Wide down the leg side. Five for one after 1.3 overs. The sun is beating out. 188 is the target. This time up in the air, away from the fielder at the mid-on region. Going for the second run. Good running. Couple of runs. 7 on the board. 2 deliveries to go in the second over. Need to grind a little bit. Need to stay at the crease. Those two batters needs to take it till the deep. 188. Still chaseable. 9.87 the asking rate. Short of line delivery. Wanted to uppercut it. No connection with the bat. Good delivery. Good seaming up delivery from Saima. Just some raw pace on offer. Last delivery of the second over. D.Y. Patil Academy. Good batting unit. Good bowling unit. Good bunch of players. This one just comes in a little bit. Really good from Manali. Quite watchful. Those batters, Parinita Patil and Achal Walunj. 180 required of 104 deliveries. Good delivery this time, once again leaving the batter after pitching. Good pace as well. 2 deliveries leaving the batter, 1 coming in, and then the last one once again leaving the batter. 4 dot deliveries on a trot. Couple of steps down the pitch. Quite wide outside the off stump. Wide ball being signalled. 9 on the board. The second semi-final of the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy. 179 required of 103 deliveries. This time Suvel across, helped it nicely down to the deep square leg region. Away she goes for a boundary. Brilliant hit that one from Parinita Patil. At the end of the third over, 13 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Still continuing from the opposition end, Saima. Wide slash. No connection with the bat. Good delivery. Just outside the off stump. Maintained a good rhythm. Maintained a good pace. Just hitting the perfect line and length. Just outside the off stump. Just trying to be a little bit flashy, Achal, just as in the previous over. Good delivery this one, just leaving the batter once again. Was a little bit ecstatic with that appeal. Not that confident. Really good stuff this. Achal on strike. Need to concentrate. Won't be easy out there. Slower one this time. Slower in the air. Nicely judged. Played off the front foot down to the short mid-wicket region. 3-dot deliveries to start over number 4th. Saima 1.3 overs. 1 wicket for just 3 runs. Wide slash once again outside the off stump. Current run rate 3.71. Asking rate about 10. 10.71. Chasing a stiff target of 188 runs. Second semi-final. This time driven nicely down to the backward point region. Away she races for a boundary. Good hit this time. Quite foolish that was, just outside the off stump. Just opened the face of the bat. Driven nicely. You can watch it at the action replay. A really good hit that from Achal Walunj. There was no backward point fielder over there. Went like a tracer bullet. 17 on the board. Last delivery of the 4th over. Slower one this time once again on a sort of good length. Just pushed it down to the cover region. Dot delivery to end over number 4. 17 on the board. Starting a new over. Brilliantly bowled once again. Good start this of the 3rd over of a spell. Manali Dakshini. Next delivery. Parinita Patil on strike. Just a tad lower than the batter expected. Couple of dot deliveries to start over number 5. After this, just 1 over left for the field restrictions to be uplifted. You would see more and more fielders outside the 30-yard circle. 17 for 1. Couple of steps down the track. Goes off the outside edge of the bat down to the 3rd man region. Racing towards the fence. A chase is on by the fielder. But the signal from the umpire, a boundary in the account of Parinita Patil. 21 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. 167 more required of 93 deliveries. Manali to continue. Right arm over the wicket. Wild slash once again, just wide outside the off stump. Good delivery. Two deliveries to go in the fifth over. Good field set. You can see a backward point fielder. Fielder at short third man. A mid wicket, mid on. Just wide outside the off stump. Thinking about a run. Slight confusion. Good decision not to go for that run. Just a wide. 22 on the board. This time driven handsomely down to the cover region, straight in the hands of the cover fielder. Good fielding though. Short delivery. (22 for 1). Chasing a stiff target of 188. Just one delivery left of the fifth over. Wide outside the off stump. 23 on the board. Partnership 19 of 21 deliveries. Just taking some time off those batters, trying to take it deep. Good delivery this time. Just leaving the batter completely. Outfox the batter. At the end of the fifth over, 23 for 1. Still continuing from the opposition end, Saima Thakur. The Indian all-rounder represented India at the national level. This one nicely cut between the gap, third man and the backward point region. Good solid start to the sixth over by Aanchal Valunj. 27 on the board. Aanchal Valunj looking good, looking promising. (13 of 14 deliveries). Couple of good boundaries. This time really good stuff this from Saima. Coming in a little bit after pitching. Wanted to drive it on the up. Just took the either half of the bat, went down to the silly point region. Good stuff from the wicket keeper as well. Last over of the power play over. 4 deliveries left. Saima in action, going right arm over the wicket. Aanchal Valunj on strike. Right in the block hole. Nicely dug out by the batsman as well. Brilliant stuff this. 161 required of 87 now. Asking rate 11.10. Short of lane delivery didn't rise at all. Played nicely down to the gap between fine leg and square leg region. One bounce over the fence. Was a poor delivery, I must say. Wanted to try a slow one, I believe. Quite short and nicely placed by Achal. 31 on the board. Couple of deliveries left in the 6th over. Simon to continue. This time just outside the off stump. Nicely fielded at the backward point region. 31 for 157 required now of 85 deliveries. Achal Valunj 17 of 18. Parinita Patil 10 of 15. Partnership 27 of 27 deliveries. This time nicely played, up in the air, mid-off is getting underneath, shelled out at the last moment. Wasn't that difficult, should have taken it. Achal gets a lucky reprieve. Was quite a straightforward chance to the fielder at the mid-off region. In and out. At the end of the 6th over, 32 for 1. The start to the 7th over with a dot. Manali Dakshini bowling out. Last over of a spell. 3.1 overs, none for 16. This time a scoop shot. But there is a fielder out there at the third man region. Just a single. But good thoughtful batting this. It was on a sort of good length area. Nicely scooped it, helped it along down to the third man region. 33 for 1. Parinita Patil on strike. Couple of steps towards the bowler. Wild slash on the offside. No connection with the bat. Has been a really good spell from Manali. Hasn't had any success but kept it tight. None for 17. 3.3 overs. Last 3 deliveries in a spell. Parinita Patil on strike. This time once again outside the top stump. Looks quite tentative that the deliveries outside the off stump. Whether to leave it or play it, whether to slash it, whether to cut it or guide it. Need to be concentrating hard. Parinita Patil 10 of 17. Needs some confidence in her footwork. This time charging down once again. This time wide, way down the offside. 34 on the board. Not easy out there. Both these two bowlers. A great job. This time right of the middle of the bat, but straight to the mid-on fielder. Good fielding though. Just a single. 35 on the board. Last delivery of the spell for Manali Dakshini. Aanchal on strike. This is on the up. This can be the first wicket. No. Falls in no man's land. Just a single to end over number 7. 36 on the board. Change in the bowling attack. Megan Rodriguez coming on to bowl. Good angling delivery. Good late cut. Down to the backward point region. Good fielding though. Good cricket all around. Single to start with. The 8th over of this inning. 37 on the board. Partnership of 33 runs in 35 deliveries. Slow one this time from Megan. Played down by Parinita, straight to the bowler. Good height for the bowler. Megan, left arm going over the wicket. Good pace she has. Nicely dealt with, nicely played down the ground. Down to the cow corner, away she goes for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Bharat Cricket Club. "41 for 1, 7.3 overs. Chasing a stiff target of 188 runs. The Sam tried to flick it on the onside. Wait for the umpire's signal. No signal from the umpire. It's off the bat. Okay, it's off the pads. Leg by being signaled now by the umpire. 42 on the board. Coming back on strike, Aanchal. Short of line delivery this time. Just played with an angled bat. Just a quick single. Good aggressive running. Good communication between both the batters. 145 needed of 73 deliveries. Good delivery this time. Just coming in with the angle at the end of the 8th over. 43 for 1. Coming on to bowl from the commentary box end, Prakashika Naik. Just a toss of delivery to start with. Nicely played down to the long off region. One bounce to the fielder. Just a single. Trying to be a little bit aggressive. Aanchal. 23 of 25. She has scored up till now. Parinita Patil. 15 of 22 deliveries. This time trying to play against the spin. Need to up the ante now, those two batters. Otherwise it will be quite late. Goes down to track. This is up in the air. Falls in no man's land. Down to the mid-off region. This is up in the air. The cover fielder getting underneath. Wicket down. Something had to give. And now Aanchal Valunja back in the dugout. New batter coming in, Rajasi Nayose. Rajasi Nagose, the new batter in. Aanchal Valunj, 23 of 26, the last batter out. Could deliver this, just spinning sharply after pitching. 45 for 2. Last delivery of the 9th over. Rajasi on strike. Played off the front foot nicely, but straight to the fielder at the cover region at the end of the 9th over. 45 for 2. Nicely leaned onto that cover drive. Down to the extra cover region, just a single. Megan to continue. Second over of a spell. 10th over of this inning. Hasn't been much of a rush from the batters out there in the middle. Need to press that panic button quite quickly. The asking rate above 13 runs per over now. 142 required of 64 deliveries. Come what may, they need to fight. Give at least a fight against DY Patil Academy. Good delivery this from Megan once again. Just coming in a little bit after pitching. 46 for 2. Those viewers just joined online. You're watching the second semi-final between Bharat Cricket Club and DY Patil Academy and the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy. Short of length delivery that didn't rise at all. Down the leg side. White ball being signaled by the umpire. Avishi goes for a boundary. 5 lucky runs for Bharat Cricket Club. 50 up in 9.3 overs. Quite wide that last delivery was. This is the stage. Those batters need to be confident, need to give a challenge to the bowlers. 137 required now. 63 deliveries left. This time off the back foot, showing the full face of the bat, played down to the cover region. Dot delivery. Need to pick up those gaps quite frequently. Need to keep rotating the strikes. Need to take it deep till the last 5 overs. 10 to 12 or 13 asking rate is possible. This time a lovely flick down to the mid-wicket region. One bounce over the fence. Could hit that one from Rajasi. Opening her account with that boundary. Could hit. In between the gap, deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. Last delivery of the 10th over. Quite expensive this over. 10 runs already given. This time flicked once again down to the square leg region. Good fielding this time. Just a single at the end of the 10th over. 56 for the loss of 2 wickets. Still require 132 runs to win of 60 deliveries. Continue from the commentary box end. Shorter one to start with. A fresh over. Prakashika Naik. Prior to this, first over of her spell. Success she had. Just given away couple of runs. This time nicely played down to the mid-wicket region. First big hit of the inning. Really good hit from Rajasi. Not thrown in the trowel. She'll try till the last ball of this inning. Showing her intentions. Really good hit from Rajasi. .62 on the board. Rajasi Nagose 11 of 9 deliveries, a boundary and a 6 included in that. Parinita Patil 17 of 25. Just a short drinks interval till we get the ball back in play. Already a special announcement. We have more 3 trophies coming in for the league best wicketkeeper, semi-final best wicketkeeper and finale best wicketkeeper being awarded by Kalpana Cardozo ma'am. She represented Mumbai and Railways as a wicketkeeper, famously known as KC. The trophies will be awarded in honor of her parents, Rui and Clara Cardozo. This one slower in there, just outside the off stump, move in the face of the bat, played down to the backward point region. Dot delivery. 62 for 2. 126 required of 57 deliveries. Short of line delivery, rocked on the back foot, played with the straight bat, down to the gap between point and cover region. Dot delivery. This time down to the extra cover region, a single there, quite easily taken by the batters. Last delivery of the 11th over. Tossed up delivery up in the air. Lucky though. Sloppy work from the fielder. Couple of runs taken. They're going for the third. Could be dangerous. A wayward throw. Settles for just couple of runs. At the end of the 11th over. 65 for 2. We have had all the dignitaries coming along today in the knockout encounters of the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy, organized by Dr. Rajesh Madhvi Sports Association, along with Daivadne Cricket Club. Nilesh Bhosle sir, Joint Secretary, Mumbai Cricket Association. He was there for the toss of the first semi-final. Sandeep Vichare sir, Apex Council, Mumbai Cricket Association. Arundhati Ghosh ma'am, ex-India player. Jagdish Achrekar sir, ex-treasurer, Mumbai Cricket Association. Vrinda Bhagat ma'am, ex-India player. Seema Pujari ma'am, under-19 selector. Shraddha Chauhan ma'am, senior selector. Kalpana Murkar ma'am, under-19 selector. Starting off the 12th over of this inning, from the opposition end, Akshaya Shinde. Akshaya Shinde coming on to bowl. Current run rate 5.82. Akshaya continuing from the opposition end. Left arm around the wicket. Slow flighted delivery. Gave it a little bit of more air than the previous one. Dot delivery. दोनों dot है ना? 11.2 overs already in the game. 65 for 2. Need to break the shackles now. This time a little bit flatter. Starts her spell with 3 dot deliveries. Akshaya Shinde. Asking rate 14.47. The rocks on the back foot, pulled it nicely on the right side of the short mid wicket fielder. Good fielding though, just a single. Getting tougher and tougher for the batting side. 2 wickets down, still 8 wickets intact. The problem, the asking rate. Good delivery, this just kept a little bit low. Skidded through the surface. Really nice delivery. Last delivery of the 12th over. 8 overs remained after this. Parinita Patil on strike. 19 of 27 deliveries. Tossed up delivery. Waited for that delivery to come, but no connection with the bat. Ends over number 12. 66 for 2. Well, with this start of the 13th over, missed by the wicketkeeper, going down to the third man region. Will wait for the umpire signal. Good running from the batter. No signal from the umpire. It's off the bat. 3 runs. There, 69 for 2. Prakashika Naik, 2.1 overs, 1 for 14. Tossed up this time, just leaving the batter after pitching. Really good delivery, teasing delivery outside the off stump. Been really good performance from the bowlers as well. DY Patil Academy. This time this is up in the air. There is a fielder out there and could catch this. Good catch from Humera. Humera Kazi, the fielder in action at the cover region. Really good catch. Back in the dugout, Parinita Patil. Good hand, 19 of 30 deliveries. Second success for Prakashika Naik. 69 for 3. New batter coming in. Chinmay. New batter coming in, Chinmay Chile. Thought delivery to start her inning, Chinmay. Good bowling this from Prakashika Naik, 2 for 14 in 2.4 overs. Flatter, wrapped on the pads. Not given by the umpire. Must have been very, very close. Was a confident appeal. Good decision though. Pitched outside the leg stumps. Sharp turn. Good forward stride and good fielding. Outstanding effort. This could be a run out. Throw at the striker end. Definitely a wicket. Some good stuff out there in the middle. I believe it should have been a direct hit, but I believe bills were broken by the wicketkeeper without the ball in her hand and then uprooted the stump. Brilliant fielding. Brilliant fielding once again from Humera. Outstanding at the mid-off region this time. Coming back in the dugout, Rajasi. She was looking good, but some error in judgment for that run. Miscommunication between both the partner and wicket goes down. 4th wicket down. At the end of the 13th over, 69 for 4. Humera taking a good catch in that over and also brilliant run out. New batter coming in, Dhanashri. Start of a new over. Akshaya Shinde. Good diving effort once again at the fielder, by the fielder at the cover region. Humaira, she's everywhere right now. Sloppy work this time by the fielder, a boundary. Post of delivery, this is played nicely down to the long on region. Good work by the fielder, just a single. Chinmay looking good. 74 for 4. Just 6 overs left after this. Required run rate 17.54. We'll have to wheel the willow. 114 required of 39 deliveries. We'll have to slash hard now for each and every delivery. Dot delivery once again. Building the pressure after each and every delivery. Really good all-round performance this has been from D.Y. Patil Academy team. All boxes ticked. Batting, bowling as well as the fielding. Really been solid with their fielding effort as well. Dhanashree on strike. Last delivery of the 14th over. Nice front foot defense to end over number 14th. Last 6 overs to go in this crucial encounter, the second semi-final of the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy. Prakashika Naik to continue, 3.1 over, 2 for 17. Three runs taken of the first delivery of this over. Dhanashree on strike. Shot of delivery just outside the off stump, played nicely down to the extra cover region, opens her account with that single. Dhanashree. Chinmay Chile looking good, 8 of just 7 deliveries. Flatter delivery this time on the stumps. Just played down to the mid-off region. Flatter once again just outside the off stump. Just towards a little bit faster than the previous one. Dot delivery. 3 deliveries to go in the 15th over. Asking rate 20.63. This time played with an angled bat, open the face of the bat, straight to the backward point fielder. Back-to-back dot deliveries. This time, this is up in the air. Long on fielder getting underneath. A good catch this. Really good catch from Manali. Dakshini. Bowled well today. Batted well, and now a really good catch from Manali. At the end of the 15th over, it's 78 for 5. Starting a new over. Start of a fresh spell for Megan Rodrigues. 2 overs, none for 17 prior to this. Just 29 deliveries left in this contest. The second semi-final of the 6th edition of late ARJUN MADHVI Women's Trophy. 109 required of 29 deliveries. Quite far away from the target right now, Bharat Cricket Club. Good delivery this. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. The ball is racing towards the fine leg boundary. Wide ball means signal. Couple of runs taken over there. 3 runs added to the total. The new batsman in, Sachi. Dhanashree at the non-striker end. 2 of just 5 deliveries. Sachi at the striker's end. Megan to continue. Good delivery just outside the off stump. Open the face of the bat. Played down to the right side of the third man fielder. Quick single over there from Sachi. Opens her account. Asking rate creeping about 22 runs mark. 83 for 5. Good delivery this. Really good stuff from all the bowlers of T.Y. Patil Academy. Dot delivery once again. 105 needed of 27 deliveries. 23.33 is the asking rate. Good delivery. Action replay of the previous delivery. Dhanashree tried to play the same shot, trying to open the face of the bat. Need to play, just get a little bit inside the stump. Need to play with the full face of the bat. This time takes the lower part of the bat, goes down to the fine leg region. Good fielding though. Couple of runs saved by the fielder. Good throw, one bounce straight to the wicket keeper. At the end of the 16th over, 85 for 5. Akshaya Shinde to continue from the commentary box end. Sachi on strike. $25.75 the asking rate. Could deliver this. Just going through the proceedings right now, the batters. Just look side, a one-sided battle right now. This is a played up in the air. There is a fielder out there. Good catch once again. The fielder at the cover region. Sanika. Brilliantly caught this time as well. Fielding. That's what the difference has been. On the first inning, we saw as much as 5 to 6 catches getting dropped, but tough chances being held by the players of DY Patil Academy. Really good. 85 for 6. New batter going in, Shanaya Joshi. First success for Akshaya Shinde. Really good catch. Asking rate creeping about 28 runs per over. 103 required of 22. Shanaya on strike. Just a little bit flatter outside the off stump. Dot delivery. What a brilliant performance this has been from the DY Patil Academy team. The batters did really well with the bat. 187 on the board. Formidable score on the board. Then the bowlers did an outstanding work in the middle. Well supported by the fielders. 86 for 6. Good delivery, just spinning after pitching, leaving the batter completely bamboozled. Last delivery of the 17th over. Tossed up delivery leading into that drive once again, outworks the batter. The end of the 17th over, 86 for 6. 102 required of 18 deliveries, just mere a formality now it seems. Just 18 balls remained in this contest. 188 was the target. This time a wild slash, cutting it down to the backward point. Fielder, there is a fielder out there. Good fielding though. Just kept it for a single. Megan Rodriguez to continue. 3.1 over. None for 25. Dhanashree at the striker's end. Short of length delivery this time. Angling onto the pads. Nicely played down to the square leg region. Just a single. Direct hit at the striker and ricocheted a little bit away from the wicket keeper. Second run stolen by the batters over there. 89 for 6. 4 deliveries to go in the 18th over. This has been a complete dominant performance from T.Y. Patil Academy team. Slow run this time, right on the stumps. Played defensively, back to the bowler. I'd like to thank all the viewers who have joined us back live, CricYard.in. Today was the first day of knockouts. Today, the final day of the 6th edition of late ARJUN MADHVI Women's Trophy. Good delivery this time, opening the face of the bat. No run there. Good fielding by the fielder at the point region. $89 for 6. 2 deliveries left in the 18th over. Megan to continue. Once again a dot delivery. Already Dilip Vengsarkar Foundation, they have made it to the finale of this edition. Tomorrow same venue, Matunga Gymkhana will be here. Goes down the track, driven nicely, down the ground, down to the long off region. Good effort once again by the fielder at the long on region. Chased it down, ran it something 15 to 20 feet, and good football skills shown there at the bound. That last effort just shows the professionalism, how much serious they are about this each and every particular match. Already this has just been a mere formality, but save those runs. She put her body on the line. That's what matters. Day in and day out. Really good effort from those players out there in the middle. Starting the penultimate over of this inning and the last over of her spell, Akshaya Shinde. 3.1 over, 1 success she had, 7 runs of her spell. This is a good pickup, good throw at the striker and direct hit would have been dangerous for the batter. A diving effort though. I believe once again it was Humera. Made a brilliant 31 of 12 deliveries, took a brilliant catch, took a brilliant run out as well. Ten deliveries remained in the match. Just completing the possession right now. Just open the face of the bat, down to the point region. Good fielding once again. Dot delivery. 3 deliveries to go in this over. 19th over. Penultimate over. Cost of delivery, this is up in the air. Straight to the fielder at the backward point region. Second success for Akshaya Shinde. 7th wicket down. Can watch at the action replay. Prakashika Naik was there at the backward point region. Simple catch. 7th wicket down. 2 wickets to go. The new batter coming in, Nirmiti Rane, the skipper of the batting side. Nirmiti Rane bowled well in the first inning. Good delivery, just a sharp turn. Been brilliant, Akshaya Shinde. 3.5 overs, 2 wickets for just 8 runs. Last delivery to go in a spell. Good delivery just coming in. Just a slight miscommunication. Throw is coming at the non-striker end, and a wicket once again. 8th wicket down. A brilliant spell ends. Akshaya Shinde. 4 overs, 2 wickets for just 8 runs. Coming back in the dugout, Shanaya Joshi. Good fielding, good throw from Manali Dakshini. Getting that wicket through a run out. Last over of the contest, the second semi-final. New batter coming in, Kashish Nirmal. And with the last over of a spell and last over of the match, Saima Thakur. 3 overs prior to this, 1 for 16. Nicely driven down to the extra cover region. Good fielding. Once again, just a single. Kashish getting that first run, opening her account. Getting that smile. Quite happy to get out in the middle. Good experience for those young girls. This platform right in the block hole. Nicely dug out by Nirmiti Rane, getting that single, opening her account. Saima Thakur, one of the upcoming talents. We've seen her representing India at the highest level, that is at the international level. Just going down the track, a slow one from Saima. Just take the outside edge of the bat, goes down to the short third man region for a single. 95 for 8. 3 deliveries to go. A full toss delivery helped it nicely down to the fine leg region for a boundary. Just playing down the leg side this time, Saima. Getting that boundary, Nirmiti Rane. 99 on the board. Yesterday they did quite well against PDTSA team, won that match by just 2 runs. Team Bharat Cricket Club this time driven nicely. 100 up for Bharat Cricket Club. 19.5 overs. So almost clear. The second team, it is to enter the finale of the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy. D.Y. Patil Academy. Congratulations. So the final of the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy between Dilip Venksarakar Foundation and D.Y. Patil Academy. Going to be a blockbuster of a match, finale match tomorrow at the same time, same venue. Handshakes going along. Both the officials doing a great job out there in the middle. Namrata Bidwai and Manashri Gawande. Congratulations D.Y. Patil Academy for making it to the finale, and hard luck, tough luck for Bharat Cricket Club. We'll be back with the presentation of the second semi-final in a short while. Till then, just enjoy the highlights of the second session. We are at the presentation of the second semi-final played between the DY Patil Academy and Bharat Cricket Club. The sixth edition of late Arjun Madhvi Trophy organized by Dr. Rajesh Madhvi Sports Association along with Devadnya Cricket Club. I'll request Hemangi Naik ma'am, Indoor Academy Coach, Mumbai Cricket Association, to please hand over the women of the match trophy to Sanika Chalke. Sanika Chalke, 56 of 38. Sanika played a very good hand, 56 of 38 deliveries. Congratulations, Sanika Chalke. Thank you so much. Along with Sushma Madhvi ma'am, one of the core committee members. Congratulations. So here it is. We end the semi-final day of the 6th edition of late Arjun Madhvi Women's Trophy. Tomorrow, the final day, and it will be the battle of the top teams, top two teams, DY Patil Academy and Dilip Venksankar Foundation. To please join us tomorrow at the same time, same venue. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you so much.